Hey everyone, welcome to Ever Curious, the channel where we dive into fascinating topics and make them easy to understand. I'm Adam, and today we're talking about something that affects all of us, the future of cybersecurity. From the devices in our pockets to the networks of huge organizations, cyber threats are evolving fast, and so are the ways we defend against them. Let's explore what's coming next, why it matters, and how we can stay ahead together. Let's jump in. First, why is cybersecurity more important now than ever before? Well, our digital world is exploding. More devices, more data, more connections. And all of that means more open doors for attackers. Get this. Cybersecurity Ventures estimates that by 2025, global losses from cybercrime will hit a staggering 10.5 trillion US dollars. That's not billions, that's trillions with a T. The types of attacks are also getting smarter. Ransomware is still a massive headache, but now we're seeing more attacks targeting cloud systems and the weak points in our remote work setups. And here's the real game changer: artificial intelligence. AI is being weaponized. Even futuristic concepts like quantum computing are on the horizon. A recent IBM report on cybersecurity trends warns that organizations need to start thinking about post-quantum cryptography and putting identity-first strategies in place, and they need to do it now. So to put it simply, our digital lives are expanding, the attackers are getting more sophisticated, and the technology is advancing at lightning speed. All this makes cybersecurity one of the most critical topics for our future. So, let's break down the key trends shaping the future of cybersecurity. Trend number 1 is the double-edged sword of AI. On the defensive side, AI is a superhero, detecting unusual activity, automating our defenses, and even predicting where the next attack might come from. But on the flip side, attackers are also using AI to craft incredibly convincing phishing emails and deploy malware that can think for itself and adapt on the fly. It's turning cybersecurity into a high-stakes AI arms race. Trend number 2, the new security perimeter. Remember the good old days when security was just about having a strong firewall at the office? Well, those days are gone. With so many of us working from home and companies relying on cloud services, the old fortress model is obsolete. An article from Osaka points out that while companies are rushing to the cloud, their security practices are often lagging far behind. The new front line, the new perimeter, is your identity. Who you are and what you're allowed to access is now the most critical line of defense. As IBM's report puts it, we're moving to an identity-first world. It's no longer about where you are, but who you are. Trend number 3 sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's very real: quantum-safe cryptography. Quantum computers, which are becoming more powerful, have the potential to break many of the encryption methods we rely on today to keep our data safe. Think about your online banking, your private messages. All of it could be at risk. That's why organizations are already preparing for a post-quantum world. IBM predicts a major push towards crypto agility. This means building systems that can quickly and easily swap out their encryption methods as soon as a new threat emerges, staying one step ahead of the code breakers. Next up, trend number 4. It's not just about you anymore. Supply chain attacks are on the rise. An attacker might not target your company directly. Instead, they'll find a weakness in one of your vendors, a software partner, or a cloud service you use, and use that as a backdoor. A report on the evolution of cybercrime shows how sophisticated attackers are exploiting these interconnected digital ecosystems, using everything from 5G networks to deepfakes. This means we have to stop thinking in terms of just securing our own little island. We need a holistic view, securing the entire ecosystem we're a part of. The attack surface has exploded, and our defenses need to expand with it. And finally, trend number 5, which might be the most important of all: the human factor. We can have all the futuristic tech in the world, but as Osaka constantly emphasizes, humans are often the weakest link. The biggest security gaps aren't always in the code, they're in the culture. Training employees, building a security-aware mindset, and finding and keeping skilled security professionals are absolutely critical. At the end of the day, the most advanced AI defense system won't do much good if someone in the company clicks on a phishing link or uses password 123 for a critical system. Okay, so we've seen the trends: AI battles, the vanishing perimeter, quantum threats, and supply chain risks. What does this actually mean for businesses and for you and me? How do we prepare? For businesses and organizations, it's time for a major strategy shift. First, they need to adopt a zero-trust approach. A recent academic survey highlights this paradigm. Assume no user or device is automatically trustworthy, even if it's inside the old firewall. Verify everything. Second, they need to build in that crypto agility we talked about and start planning for the post-quantum era. Third, managing supply chain risk is no longer an option. This means continuous assessment of partners, not just a yearly checkup. This is part of a forward-thinking concept known as continuous threat exposure management. Fourth, the focus must be on managing identity, securing cloud configurations, and governing the use of AI. And finally, invest in your people. Continuous training and fostering a security-first culture are non-negotiable. Now for us, the everyday users. The principles are simpler but just as crucial. First, the basics. Use strong, unique passwords and, most importantly, enable multi-factor authentication, or MFA, wherever you can. That extra code sent to your phone is one of the most effective defenses available. Second, get better at spotting scams. Attackers are using AI to make their phishing attempts incredibly realistic. Be skeptical. Third, keep your devices and apps updated. Those annoying update reminders are there for a reason. They often contain critical security patches that close a door attackers could walk right through. And lastly, think about your digital footprint. As our lives become more connected, our personal attack surface grows. Be mindful of the data you share and the permissions you grant. Here's a simple 3-step checklist to get you started. 1. Update and secure your devices. 2. Enable MFA and review who has access to your accounts. And 3. Stay informed by following credible sources on emerging threats. So, as we look even further down the road, what's next? The pace is only going to accelerate. We could be just months away from seeing attacks run by fully autonomous AI agents, hunting for vulnerabilities on their own. Cyber warfare between nations will likely become more visible and directly impact critical infrastructure like power grids and water supplies. The idea of digital resilience, the ability to withstand and recover from a cyber attack, will become a top priority for every company board, moving from an IT issue to a core business strategy. And for you and me, the line between cybersecurity and everyday life will completely blur. Being safe online will become as second nature and non-negotiable as locking your front door or wearing a seatbelt. Cybersecurity isn't just a tech problem, it's a societal problem, a business problem, and a personal problem. It can feel overwhelming, but with awareness and the right mindset, we can all ride this wave of change instead of being swamped by it. Thanks for watching Ever Curious. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives, and leave a comment below. What cybersecurity trend surprised you the most, or what do you want us to explore next? I'll catch you in the next video. Stay curious and stay safe.